The Days of Our Lives recap for Wednesday, January 6 features Ava losing her battle to stay sane as the walls closed in on her devious son. The drugs kicked in and Ava was in bad shape. She hallucinated Trip coming to save her, Charlie busting in and stabbing her favorite son, and Steve showing up to bury their boy. Thankfully, it was all hallucinations. Even better, she was rescued for real by the end of the day. In reality, Trip was very much alive and trying to convince Allie he was innocent. His far-fetched story seemed fake until Allie found out John was part of the investigation. If her grandpa believes it, maybe it could be true. At the same time, John put all the pieces together. His granddaughter is dating a Salem newcomer named Charlie. It couldn't be the same person, right? Steve and John agreed the timing was just too perfect. As for Charlie, he was busy romancing Claire. He charmed her by claiming she was his soulmate and bound to be hers for as long as she would have him. Claire was nearly swept off her feet. She was at least impressed enough to turn off her phone and invite him to the bedroom. John went into a panic not being able to reach Claire, so he called Marlena instead. She was in her office helping Ben through his grief. Marlena was shocked to hear the possible revelation. She cut the session short, told Ben what was going on, and they charged out the door to track down Claire. John's next call was to Rafe. The commissioner was over with Nicole. He was listening to her newlywed woes. She missed Eric terribly and did not know how much longer she could keep this up. Rafe was just as stunned to hear John and Steve's theory, but believed it. He took down Charlie's address and headed right over to the apartment to question him. Rafe banged on the door, and when there was no answer he busted down the door. That's when he found Ava bound to a chair, gagged, and laying on the floor. Days of Our Lives airs weekdays on NBC. Check your local listings for airtimes.